Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video from Shaq Reacts titled "Man Politely Tells Woman No During Date and She Gets Triggered, and I am doing everything I can to mask my surprise over that statement." Today's video was suggested to me by Matrix of Madness. I am going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right into the video. She used all of her strength to break herself free of her man just because she thought she had a chance to have bedroom fun with someone famous. And in her eyes, she will always think it's not cheating because the man is famous.
I refuse to split the bill on dates because I'm actually splitting the bill before I even get to the date. Let me explain myself. I'm spending money to show up. As soon as I have a date scheduled, I book a cycle bar class. Then I get my eyebrows done. I see Kaylin at Bespoke Brows because I am not bringing a unibrow to happy hour. Even though I don't think my date cares about what my hands look like, I feel the need to get a manicure. Even if I had my manicure and my brows done earlier in the week, it still takes a whole entire day to prepare for a date. Like planning my outfit, planning my hair wash schedule. Simply showering, doing my hair and makeup, and picking out an outfit could be 2 hours.
Every single thing she mentioned there, she did for herself. She did not a single thing she did was for the man. She's so full of herself that she thinks going to a cycle class before a date counts as something her date needs to pay for. It really goes to show where her priorities lie.
Oh yeah, you might as well skip me. No thank you. No thank you. There you go, skip me.
What do we do?
No thank you, bro. Skip me, bro.
What do we do? Explain.
Skip me, especially the blonde one. Hell, yeah, skip me, bro. No thank you.
What did I do? What did we do?
Bro, no. Bro, I ain't even about to tell y'all, bro, because you feel me? That shit kind of rude, so I don't even want to say that, because that shit rude.
Tell us. Now I'm intrigued.
Y'all want to know for real, bro? And y'all not going to get offended?
Yeah. Well, you don't like black people.
No,
right. You
no.
don't like black people. Girl, what are you talking about?
The second you ask a modern woman to not get mad after saying anything, your next move is to find something sturdy and take cover. The flak and shrapnel from that woman's reaction will be devastating if you don't.
It's really the... No, thank you. I'm just not y'all type. I'm just not y'all type. Let's just say that.
What does that mean?
I'm just not y'all type.
So what? You think you see some fine shit and you not like?
Maybe I'm just not y'all type.
How you know? How do you know this? What?
One thing these women don't understand is if a man actually takes the time to explain why he's not interested, they will refuse to accept what he has to say and will argue endlessly to try and make this man attracted to them. They can't stand any form of rejection.
Ready with me to go to my boyfriend's wife's wedding? And I know you're probably a little confused, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, yes, my boyfriend is dating my aunt.
Okay, so you're dating your aunt. What?
And honestly, I love them both so dearly. And like, just when he told me he was ready to marry her, I was so excited for them.
Why?
I'm always in my masculine energy is because you are always a bitch. You always in your feminine.
Never told your ex. What's something I never told my ex? That I'd be cheating on him 24/7. Little does he know. Little does he know.
If you take one look at her face, you can tell she's actually proud of the fact that she was being disloyal to her boyfriend. Modern women think that cheating is some sort of flex when all it really shows is how immature they really are.
The most attractive language a man can speak.
Money. This man popped his balloon because he's too broke for this baddie.
I ain't got enough money to afford you. Woo.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Well,
thank you.
Yeah, I'll go broke. And have to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Boy, I need 4-5 jobs to make you happy. Boy, you got some pretty toes too. Yeah, no.
And now I know y'all up in the Zoom in on the house. Okay.
And now is Priest someone that's your type?
I would say yes, I love your style.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you. Yes,
absolutely.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
If a man says that he can't afford a woman, it means that the woman is too expensive and isn't worth half the money. These women walk around and think that demanding expensive things is somehow a perk in a relationship.
No, because why the fuck is this hoe? Let me see. Bitch, why are you on a phone with a nigga and on an iPad with a nigga? Bitch, that don't trust bitches.
This is exactly why dating apps are a complete waste of time, guys. This woman just uses men for her own amusement. But from the looks of it, the joke may be on her. These men are too busy joking and laughing to even bother trying to impress her. And the one guy who isn't is so furious with her that he's not even going to bother.
Hey, so I was thinking, we've been dating 6 months now. I've met your entire family. You tell me how much you love me every day. Maybe we make this exclusive? Nah, that's what I was thinking too.
If you have to ask a person to make a relationship exclusive after a period of time, then it's obvious that there was no relationship to be had there. There is really no point in pressing the issue if that's the case.
If you met a guy that treats you well, takes care of you, provides as best as he can, but he works a minimum wage job, something like McDonald's, would you still date him?
I don't think I'd find myself on a date with that type of person. It's just not for me what I'm looking for right now, but I wouldn't be opposed to liking him for who he is.
What type of person would you say you would be on a date with?
What I would look for when I'm dating is a strong, independent male who is very nurturing. That's who I find myself gravitating towards.
Does he have to make like a minimum amount?
He has to be very comfortable with himself enough to be dating.
Things that she listed were practically the same things he listed. The only difference is she wants a kind, loyal, hardworking man who makes money. That's her number one priority. She couldn't care less about anything else, just so long as she can leech off of a man's hard work.
Mum, I'm arguing with Alex because he asked me to make him dinner for when he gets home from work.
Yeah.
No, it's not the 1700s. And I said, why do you always ask me to make you dinner when you're working late? Like, when you come home, you cook.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
What?
Mum, no, actually be serious.
I am.
It's nice to see her parents take the side of her boyfriend. What he's asking for is not that big of a deal. He's asking her to help him when he's working late with a meal, and she's acting like she's being oppressed. It's unreal.
So you want him to work 14 hours and come home and eat, cook to eat?
Yeah.
Maria.
What?
That's not what we do.
How is that not what we do?
That's not what we do. Your other half is working late.
I work as a full-time job as well.
It doesn't matter. You're here now relaxing and taking it easy, and he's still working.
In 1700s.
But you're sitting around doing nothing. Don't you think the right thing for you to do is have a meal ready for him?
No.
Yes.
Mum, men can cook nowadays.
He's not even here yet, Maria. That's embarrassing. That's not the way I brought you up.
The mother is ashamed of her daughter right now. Here's a woman who cared for an entire family, and her daughter can't even bother to take care of her boyfriend a few nights a week. This has nothing to do with gender roles or modern values. It has everything to do with being a kind and caring person. And she's more concerned with, feminist garbage than she is about providing any form of peace or comfort to a man.
Is that what he says to you when you ask for money? He says, you work, whatever you make, you make.
Is he out working just for himself?
I just think it's dumb. We should
No,
share
it's
it.
not dumb, because you could be out working too right now.
But we should share it.
Share
He should
what?
cook
Yeah, you
sometimes
should
and
share
I...
it. You should go out.
You can tell this woman was not expecting her parents to get angry with her. She was hoping that they would come to her side and say that her boyfriend should work 14 hours and come home and cook dinner for them. And she has no response to their reasonable logic. That's how she knows she's wrong.
Guys, what is my boyfriend doing?
Looks to me like he's having fun. It's kind of funny how women can demand everything, provide nothing, and throw temper tantrums whenever they don't get what they want, and yet it's the men who are childish and immature.
Do you have any guys friends?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Do you have a problem with guy friends?
I do.
Why is that?
Listen, are they straight?
Yeah.
They want.
No.
Yeah. Well, what's the point of having a guy friend?
Honestly, my guy friends have helped me so much.
With what?
Last night I was at my best friend's house. I was there with my friend. They made us dinner, gave me ice cream, and I'm just on the couch editing. And they're just like doing everything. They're being my housewives.
It doesn't make any sense. These women live in a world where they assume that every single man wants them and that they have infinite options, and yet she still thinks she can have an army of guy friends and immediately assumes those men don't want her.
You know what he wants from you eventually, though?
Doesn't.
I'm a guy and I know what they want. He's playing a long-term game. Have you ever cuddled with them? Have you ever?
No.
Okay. If you're down, say, hey, I really feel like shit right now. Can we cuddle? Please, I just want someone to be there for me. Just say that, please, and prove my point wrong.
Yo.
What's up?
What's good?
I'm pretty down bad right now.
Why? What happened?
Can I come over?
Yeah.
Can we cuddle?
Yeah, why not?
How do I say goodbye?
What I find funny is how this woman is actually going to have to explain to her guy bestie that she doesn't want to cuddle with him and that she only called him on a dare. Let's see if he's willing to cook her dinner after that.
Step into a club, 100 guys look at you the second you walk in there and they see you as this headless object. You are. Let's take a car, for example. You leave an expensive car on the road. What happens? People come and sit in it and take their photo.
Depends where you bring it.
Depends where you park it. Where would you want to park an expensive car?
Somewhere safe.
Somewhere safe, like at home?
At home, a parking lot.
Parking lot with protected security, like indoors?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Just by giving the example of a car to a woman again is so different.
100%, because guys will objectify you. You're my wife. I'm not objectifying you. I put a goddamn diamond on your ringer. On your ringer? On your finger. A diamond. I put a goddamn diamond on your ring. I'm not objectifying you. The ring's an object. That shit was like 100 bags.
Okay, I understand your point. I'll give it to you. Okay, I understand that.
Thank you.
She was trying so hard to disprove his argument just so she could have her cake and eat it too, but the man wasn't having it. Modern women can't stand the idea of being in a monogamous relationship with a man. She always wants more.
Just say you can't afford me. Just say you're a brokey. That's all you have to say. Like, I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. And obviously, you have nothing to bring to the table. Like, I think just paying my bills, drizzle, is just the bare minimum. She's going to add value. She's going to pay my bills. She's going to buy my truck. She's going to do those things, drizzle. We don't have time to deal with broke dusties.
What's really funny about Drizzle is how it's clearly a joke. We all know that the men are joking about all of this stuff. And yet the women... It took it so seriously to the point of anger and frustration. They hate the idea of men humbling their garbage with their next to no effort.
Oh, this is the fucking coffee that ruined my day.
Gotcha, bitch!
No, because he really just said, I'll get you pregnant, and then 3 hours later blocked me on everything.
Rejected.
I don't even got nothing to say on that one. These men out here are wild!
Sure, it's the men who are wild, even though you're the one who is openly saying that you were talking to a man who wanted to get you pregnant before immediately blocking you. There is such a thing as sharing too much information to the internet, but then again, modern women lack common sense.
I'm independent, I don't need no help. But I need help with these bills. I want love. But you too clingy. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I know what I want. I don't know what I want. I know what I want. I don't know what I want. I know what I want. I don't know what I want.
Not much has changed in the last 2 years when it comes to dating, except that many of those women are now single moms that have crash landed into the wall.
And the objective is to continue to build my business. I am a virgin.
God, here we go with this.
Downplay
it. All this.
Oh
Kevin,
my God.
You
can downplay
no.
When do you
Do not overtalk me. I don't care.
care about a 26-year-old's business. Here's the problem. So many of our women feel like they got to go get all the pieces of your life together, and then you think you can come fit marriage in.
Modern women have it backwards. They waste their time chasing after money because they assume that's what men want. And only after do they waste their prime years do they try and hurry to find a man to make her complete. And once they don't, they blame the men for being too intimidated by their success, though the men never cared.
Why do non-black women everybody can seem to go do all the stuff y'all talking about doing and still be married and have families? Y'all feel like marriage and family is something to do after you got your business together.
When is really the right time for marriage and family? It's like
22 years old.
22. Push out like have a kid at 22 when I'm a baby myself. Don't you think 22
Not a
is
goddamn baby.
But
you're a
would you
grown
talk
adult.
to a 22-year-old though? You would think she's a baby.
Don't try this shit with me. Now see, we're about to go off the rails.
What's funny here is how at the age of 22, modern women will scream about how they're strong and independent and how men are just oppressive and evil. And yet, at the same time, they think that they're still too young to get married, which almost makes sense when you consider how childish they behave.
Men are so annoying because, bitch, I told you not to text me, don't call me, forget about me, and move on and do you, and you gonna do exactly that? Huh? We don't mean what we say.
These are rules that only make sense to modern women. Men are supposed to do the opposite of what the woman wants, unless the woman wants the man to do as she says. No means no, but the man is still supposed to chase her to the ends of the earth. It's nothing but a massive list of contradictions with them.
That's what you get.
That's
Look, you were touching my food.
That's what you get, she says. It just goes to show that it doesn't matter how feminine she tries to make herself appear, she will always be rude and lack basic table manners. But what's worse is that she thinks she's totally justified in behaving this way.
Don't be touching my food.
Why are you doing that to my hamburger?
Because your hands are dirty.
I didn't even touch yours.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Look.
didn't. I didn't even touch
Yes,
it.
you did.
This woman can't be surprised if she's Jin to act like a child, then she's going to be treated like one. Especially when you consider that she feels like she can pick off the plate of any man she dates. But anyway, guys, we are going to leave today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.